Hello friends, in the last lesson we are discussing regarding rate constant of zero order and first order. The derivation of K and the relation between K and half-life period. Some new formula we will discuss on today, that let N0 is the mass of substance taken initially for first T half. The value will be N0 by 2 because half will be consumed, half will be remain. Then second T half, it will be N0 by 4. Third T half, it will be N0 by 8, like this. That means ultimately at first T half, second T half, third T half. First T half is half, second T half is 2 square, third T half is 2 cube. Similarly for nth T half, the mass left will be N0 by 2 to the power n. Automatically 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power n. So this is a new formula. Then this is the initial mass. And this is your mass left. So, this is the mass left, generally taken as N. Mass left is taken as N. Already we have taken. And initial mass N. So, what is the relation between this? If you divide, you will get, just you see, N by N0. N by N0, N upon N0. What is this? N is equal to N0 by 2 to the power n. Then, what is N0? N0 is 7. What we have done? N is converted in terms of N0. So N is the mass left, N0 is the initial mass. So the ratio will be N0 by 2 to the power n by N0. What is left? 1 by 2 to the power n. So there is a new formula. Mass left upon initial mass is equal to 1 by 2 to the power n. This is a new formula. Relation between mass left and initial mass is equal to 1 by 2 to the power n. That means implies N0 is equal to 2 to the power n. Then another formula regarding total time. Total time. Let it be capital T. Total time consumed for first half is 1 T half, second T half is 2 T half, third T half is 3 T half. For nth half will be n into T half. So total time is equal to n into T half. Total time taken for the initial mass to mass left, if the consumption will be taken for each half-life. So what is n? N is equal to number of half-life. Number of half-life. First half-life, second half-life, third half-life, like this. So total time is equal to n times of T half. So this is a new formula for the calculation of initial mass and mass left. Then another important formula, that is temperature coefficient. Temperature coefficient generally expressed as rate constant at what temperature? T plus 10 temperature upon KT. Rate constant at temperature T plus 10 upon KT means rate constant at T temperature, then rate constant at T plus 10 temperature means 10 degree difference temperature. That ratio of K at 10 degree difference. Ratio of rate constant at 10 degree difference is called temperature coefficient. This is very important also. So, temperature coefficient also indicate the nature of reaction. If temperature coefficient is more, reaction speed also more, the reaction is more faster. Then now discuss some problem regarding this expression of this. Suppose a reaction of the type 2A changes to B produce C plus D. Suppose rate law is K A to the power square into B. This is the rate law. Rate law is dx by dt K A to the power 2 into V. So this is the rate law. Then question is, what will be the rate? What will be the rate if concentration of A becomes double and concentration of B becomes triple? Question is, what will be the rate if concentration of A for this reaction becomes double and the concentration of B becomes triple? Then what will be the rate? You just apply the rate equation. That new equation will be dx by dt is equal to K. K cannot be changed. For a particular reaction, K is always constant, only depends upon the temperature. So here by changing the concentration, K cannot be changed. So K, here as A becomes double, so 2A to the power square. Then B becomes triple, that is 3B. Then the final equation will be K into 4A square into 3B. Again if you arrange it, now dx by dt is equal to 4 into 3, that is 12 A square and B. This is the equation 2. This is equation 1. If you compare equation 1 and 2, second equation, this is the first. That rate of second value is 12 times of rate of first. First rate and second rate, if you compare, by this data it is clear that second rate after changing concentration is 12 times of the first rate. It is clear. That's why rate can be affected by changing concentration. It depends upon the expression of rate law. Rate law is very important for determination of the rate of reaction. Then another data, I can express the K. I can express the order. Suppose a reaction of the type A2, B2 changes to 2AB. It is given. The question is given A2 changes to B2 changes to AB. And the different step, it is a complex reaction. It is a complex reaction. For complex reaction means it consists of several steps. What are the steps already given? First step is given. First step is A2 decomposed to 2A. First step. It is the first step. Not slow step. Second step is given that this A produced combining over B2, this is your slow step producing AB plus B. This is a slow step. Third step also given. What? A plus B changes to AB. This is the first step. Clear? So main reaction divided into 3 steps because it is a complex reaction. These are the elementary steps. First, second, third. Elementary step means single. For this reaction, for this change, it is a single step. Second, it is a single step. Third, also single step. But by combining these 3, it is a whole reaction. But question is, what is the expression of rate law? Means you calculate the order. Question is calculate order. Already we have discussed the order of reaction can be determined from rate determining step, that is RDS. What is RDS? Rate determining step indicates the rate. Here rate determining step is second. What? A plus B2 changes, it is a slow step which is a rate determining step producing AB plus B. Now calculate, as you see, as in the slowest step, A and B2 are involved, but actually A is not our reactant. We have to take care of this thing. You see carefully. A is not the reactant. The reactant is A2. So you have to write A in terms of A2. How? For this reaction, suppose this is your K1, this is your K2, this is your K3. Every reaction has rate constant. Every equation has a rate constant. K1, K2, K3. But as per the question, your slowest step is the second step, already it is given in K2. So, we know K2 is, this is called equilibrium constant, you can say. As it is a step by step, each step is considered as an equilibrium. So, what is the expression of K2? K2, that equilibrium constant, first, second, third. If the overall reaction is your K, if overall reaction is K, if you combine these two, you will get what? Whole reaction. A2 plus B changes to AB. But this reaction is equal to what? The final K is equal to K1 into K2 into K3. Because already we have read in equilibrium chapter, when the equation will be added, the net equilibrium constant will be equal to the product of all equilibrium constant of each step. By adding these three, we will get the final equation. That's why what is the K means equilibrium constant of the overall reaction. K is equal to K1 and K2 and K3. But as we are determining the order, we are calculating the order, we have to give emphasis on second step. Because our question is calculate order. So order means RDS step, rate determining step we have to consider. Here rate determining step is second. So A plus B2 changes to this, changes to AB. This is K2 is equal to AB concentration into that. We can write this order in this way also. So K2 you can write also this in this way. K2 is equal to AB into B upon A into B2. This is the K2 expression. But what is the rate? What is the expression of rate? Rate is equal to dx by dt for this reaction. And the second step is the rate determining step. For this reaction, dx by dt is equal to K2. K2 into concentration of A into concentration of B2 as per the reactant. In terms of the expression of law of mass action, that rate of reaction is equal to rate constant into A into B2, because A, B2 are the reactants. So we will change A in terms of A2. You see the first step. What is the first step? The first step shows that here first step shows that K1 is equal to A square upon A2, because as per the expression of equilibrium constant. As per the expression of equilibrium constant, K1 is equal to A square by A2. So what is the value of A? Implies A square is equal to K1 into A2. Implies A is equal to K1 into A2 half. And this is also half. Square root. A will be square root of K1 and A2 will be the A2 also square root of A2, because both K1 and A2, so it will be square root of K1 and square root of A2. This is A value. If you put this value here, then rate will be equal to K2 as given. What is the value of A? K1 half into A2 half. Again B2 into B2 given. So value of A is retained from here, from first equation. So finally, what is the expression of rate? Dx by dt is equal to K2 into K1. That means these two is called K dash. Suppose K dash means new rate constant, product of two rate constant, into A to the power half, then B2. You see the first expression. What is the first reaction? A2 plus B2 changes to 2AB. Then what is the order? As it is derived from the second step, which is the slowest step. As per the rate law, slowest step is the rate determining step. What is the coefficient of, what is the power of A2 and B2 in the equation? Here given 1 plus 1 is 2. Without experimentally, if you tell answer only 1 plus 1, that is 2. But not, it is 2. What is the actual order? Order will be half plus 1, that is 3 by 2. That is 3 by 2. Order is 3 by 2, not 1 plus 1. So by knowing the state, rate determining state, we can calculate the order of the reaction by comparing the K value. By taking the different K value, we can calculate the order. So, like this, different types of problem will be asked, you can solve. Then other problems like this, T half is given. I am discussing the problem in terms of data, not the language, so that you can know how can you solve the problem. T half is given. Let the T half of the reaction is 10 minutes. As per the question, half-life period is given. If half-life period is given, and question is calculate K. What is the question? Calculate K. So half-life period of reaction is 10 minutes. Then what will be the rate constant? But you consider it is a first order reaction. You consider it is a first order reaction. So what is the expression of first order equation? We know answer will be like this. We know K is equal to 0.693 upon T half. So 0.693 upon 10. So answer will be 0.0693. What is the unit of K? R is a first order derivation. The unit of K for first order is time inverse. R the time is minute. So minute inverse. This is the value of K as per the question. Only putting the data, we solve the problem. Then fourth question. A reacted 50% in 10 minutes. Question is A is reacted 50% in 10 minutes. Then calculate rate constant and average life. Average life will calculate. First calculate K value. A reacting 50% in 10 minutes. If A is reacting 15% in 10 minutes, what is that time? That time is half-life period. Because what is half-life period? The time taken for 50% reaction or 50% consumption, 50% reaction, that time is called half-life period. Here 50% time is given 10 minutes. That means indirectly T half is given. T half is 10 minutes. This is indirect question. Direct T half is not given. Language is given. That is 50% completion time is 10 minutes. So T half is given. So what is the value of K? K is equal to 0.693 by 10. That is 0.0693 minute inverse. This is a K value. But second question, calculate average life. Average life symbol is lambda. Average life is lambda value. The lambda is equal to 1 by K. Lambda is equal to 1 by K. Means reciprocal of rate constant. Reciprocal of rate constant means 1 by 0.0693. This value answer will be minute, because reciprocal rate constant is minute inverse. So the average life will be 1 by K, which is equal to 1 by 0.0693. That is minute inverse. Because the K is minute inverse, so your lambda will be minute. So remember, that is one important formula, average life. Average life and half life and rate constant, this is the relation. average life equal to 1 by k. Fourth question. Question is like this. Reaction of A suppose 40% reaction of A takes 10 minutes. Question is like this. 40% of reaction of A takes 10 minutes. How long it will take for for 60% completion? Question you see, carefully read. For 40% reaction A takes 10 minutes. How long it will take for 60% completion? For this we use the formula. We know K is equal to 2.303 by T log N0 by N. What is N0? N0 is the initial mass, N is the mass left. This is the derivation of first order reaction. Already we discussed in the last lesson. So here K will be 2.303 first data. It takes 10 minutes by 10 log, because here T is equal to how much? T 10 minutes and 40% reaction. Here K is 2.3 by 10 log N0 is equal to 100 and 40% reaction. Very important, you see 40% reaction. How much left? 60% left. This is the data. For 40% reaction, how much left? Because in the formula N is the mass left, not mass reacted. That's why N will be 60 left. Then your answer will be 0.2303 into log how much? Log 10 by 6. This is the K value. This is the K value. Equation 1. Then for second data, how long it will take for 60% completion? This is the first calculation. Second calculation is how long it will take for 60%. So K is equal to 2.303 by T log N0 by N. Then put K is equal to, what is the value of K as per the question? Already given. Already calculate 0.2303 into log 10 by 6 is equal to 2.303 upon T here, T will be calculated, then log N0 is equal to 100 upon mass left. 60% completion means 40% left. So this is the data. Now implies what is the value of T? T is equal to 2.303 by 0.2303 into log 10 by 4 log 10 by 4 upon log 10 by 6. Log 10 by 6. Approximately what will be cancelled? Log 10. Here log 10 by 4. This is equal to log 10 minus log 4. Actually this one is log 10 minus log 4. This calculation you will take like this. You will solve the problem. That answer you will get. You will calculate. Here one technique I am telling. Log 10 by 4 is equal to log 10 minus log 4. Log 10 by 6 is equal to log 10 minus log 6. Log a by b is equal to log a minus log b. This formula we use. Log 10 equal to 1. And log 4 log 6 we will calculate from the logarithm table. By log table we will calculate the value. That value will get. Answer will be which unit? Minutes. That answer you will get by solving this. It will be minute. Okay. Here required some log table for calculation. The log 4, log 6 we can use. Then this is very important problem also for your examination. Then another important data that derive the relation between T half and T 3/4. Like this, different types of T value will be asked. What is the meaning of T half? T half means 50% completed that time. T 3/4 means 3/4 completed that time. What is the relation? When you start the change, first T half how much time taken? Second T half like this. So T 3/4 and T half. It is a time taken for this much of consumption. For a half, 50% consumption, time is 3 half. For 3/4 consumption, time is 3/4. What is the relation? We will derive this. We know K is equal to 2.303 by T log N0 by N. This is the formula already we have read. So first, for T half, K is equal to, remember you can consume 50%, 40%, 30%, there will be no change in K. K remaining constant, but time will be changed, but K remaining constant. So K is equal to first T half 303 T half you put is equal to log N0 and N. For half life period N become N0 by 2. So log 2. Because here N is equal to N0 by 2. As N is equal to N0 by 2. Because 50% consumption, 50% left. So 50% consumption means 50% left. So that will be log 2. You keep equation 1. Then second data, K is equal to T 3/4, 2.303 by T half, sorry, T 3/4. 3/4 means, you see, 3/4 is consumed. 3/4 is consumed. Suppose N is taken, 3/4 of N0 taken, 3/4 of N0 will consume. How much left? N0 minus 3/4 of N0. But how much? Equal to N0 by 4. Clear? It is equal to N0 by 4. You put this value. So log N0 by N0 by 4. How much? That is 2.303 by 3/4. 3/4 is consumed. How much left? N0 minus 3/4. That is the mass left. So 2.33 by T3/4 log n0, that is log 4. That is log 4. And log 4 equal to how much? 2.303 by T3/4. Log 4 is equal to 2 into log 2. Because log 4 is equal to log 2 square. Log 2 square is 2 log 2. Log x square is equal to 2 log x. This is the formula of logarithm. So log 4 can be written as log 2 square. Log 2 square is 2 log 2. So this is equation 2. This is equation 1. Now divide equation 2 by 1. What you will get? 2 value is how much? 2.303 by T3/4 into 2 log 2 upon 1 is value how much? 2.303 by T half log 2. So log 2 cancel and 2.3 cancel. What is left? Which is equal to T half will be upon and 2. Everything will be cancelled. So by T3/4, which is equal to k by k, which is equal to 1. Because left side k by first equation k, second equation k by k is equal to 1 in left side, and the right side, that is T half by 2 into T3/4. So what the value of now relation we got? Now very important relation, 3/4 of any reaction is equal to twice of T half. Means the time taken for 3/4 completion is twice of time taken for half. 50% completion becomes twice. Like this, if any time will be given, you will solve in this way. How to solve the problem? Using this. So regarding this, the problem, different problem, you calculate that a reaction of the type A plus B changes to C plus D. This is given. Here, the data for this reaction, one experiment, on the basis of different experiment, data given. Data means here concentration of A given, concentration of B given, and initial rate given. Initial rate given. This is the data. So for first experiment data is 0.5 concentration, 0.02 concentration, rate is equal to 1 into 1. Here 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. That is your concentration moles per liter. M, it is also in M. This is your second inverse data given. So second experiment, the data is like this: 0.5, 0.04, 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 4. Third experiment, 0.01, 1.00, then 2.30 into 10 to the power minus 6. Fourth experiment is 0.02, 100 B value, 0.92 into 10 to the power minus 5. These are the data given, concentration of A, concentration of B, and the rate given. This type of problem is called calculation of order initial rate method. This method is called initial rate method. Initial rate method. Initial rate method means the rate is given and the concentration of data given. How can calculate the order? Question is calculate order. What is the order? Because it experimentally order can be calculated experimentally. It is theoretically is not possible. So as a different experiment given, we will apply these values in different equation. We will solve the value of power exponent. Let the equation is like this: dx by dt is equal to k a to the power x and b to the power y. Let the equation is like this. We don't know what is the value of x and y. If the value of x is y will be known, that will be the order. So you put this value in this equation, a value, b value, rate given. So first data, this 1.5 into 10 to power minus 4 is equal to k, a value is 0.5 to the power x and b value is 0.02 to the power y. This is equation 1. Then equation 2 will be 2.3 into 10 to power minus 4 is equal to k. Here 0.5 to the power x and 0.04 to the power y is equation 2. Then third, 2.30 10 to the power minus 6 is equal to k. Here data is 0.01 to the power x and 0 that is 1.00 to the power y, equation 3. Then fourth equation is 0.92 into 10 to the power minus 5 is equal to k, what data, 0.02 to the power x into 1 to the power y, equation 4. You see the all four equations you check, how can you calculate the x value? To calculate x value, suppose you calculate x value, y coefficient should be same. Here y coefficient is how much? Similar coefficient is here. Here is the same coefficient, can be cancelled. So you do equation 4 divided by equation 3. This is the procedure. You divide equation 4 by 3. What is equation 4 data? 0.92 into 10 to the power minus 5 upon 2.30 into 10 to the power minus 6 is equal to, here equation 4 is k 0.02 into by x 100 to the power y upon 3 values k 0.01 to the power x, then 1.0 to the power y. Y cancel. What is left? So k cancel. In the right side is 0 to 0, 0.02, 0.01, that 2 to the power x. That is 2 to the power x left. Here you see that is how much? If you divide, if you multiply 4, if you multiply 4, you see this value is more, this value is, so it is approximately 4. Because if you multiply 4, it is 92, 9.2. If you solve it is 10 will multiply 10 to the minus 6, 10 to the 5 means 10 will multiply, so 9.2, 9.2 by 2.3, that is equal to 4. So 4 is equal to 2 to the power x, implies x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2. So now x is calculated. Similarly, y value, which value? To calculate y value, x value should be same. Then you take equation 2 divided by equation 1 implies 2 value is 2.30 into 10 to the power minus 4 upon 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 4. Here is both cancelled. Which will be left? 0.04 to the power y by 0.02 to the power y, that is the value will be 2 to the power y. Because 0.04, 0.02, that is 2, so 2 to the power y. 2 to the power y, and your left side will be 2. So 2 is equal to 2 to the power y, implies y is equal to 1. So here y is equal to 1 and x is equal to 2. So what is the order? So now equation is dx by dt is equal to k. Then a to the power x and b to the power y. So what is the expression now? dx by dt is equal to k, a to the power 2 and b to the power 1. This is the order. Now order will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. So third order reaction. So this method is called initial rate method. You can calculate order using this experimental data. So this is regarding the different types of problem for the calculation of order and rate constant and the rate of reaction. Thank you.